You're watching Call for Two. I'm Jesse. I'm here with Greg.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
And this is our quick before you buy it video for Last Defense. Let's go down to the board and learn how to play.
In Last Defense, you are trying to save your city from a monster, alien, sentient plant invasion. It's a real-time game, lasts exactly 20 minutes, and it's app-driven. Over the course of the game, the app will instruct you to put out scientists covered by rubble tokens. It will tell you where. It will also bring out various threats. Depending on your difficulty level, you can be facing 3 or 4 of these monsters. It will tell you where to put them, and when you do, you'll put out a scientist and a rubble token. Then you'll flip this up to show its colored side and show that it's active. On your turn, you will do, the first thing you'll do is you'll roll your dice. Then you'll decide whether you'd like to keep those dice or not. If you don't want them, you'll roll them both one more time, and then you must keep the second result. Then you'll draw however many tools indicated here, and you can move as many spaces that are indicated here. They have to be connected, of course. You cannot enter a place with a monster in it unless you discard a flare token. Okay? Or they are in your special area. So this on-call nurse can enter the hospital. So that's fine. After you've finished your movement, if you end your movement and you're in a space that has rubble, you will flip the rubble face up. And then if you have the symbols that you need, you can discard them. So if I had these two, I could discard them, remove the rubble, and place the scientist on my card. If you end your movement in the plaza, you can take everything off of your card, and you would, and place it in the plaza. As soon as you have the required scientists that you need to defeat a particular monster, in this case the meteorologist and the astrophysicist, put them on that, remove that, put it into the app that you've defeated that monster, and then continue play. As soon as you're done with your turn, you will make sure to discard down to 5 tools, so you can never have more than 5 cards, and you'll pass the dice to the next player for them to keep going. And that is Last Defense. Last Defense is a $20 game, and it looks like a $20 game. It's the component and the art and the graphic design is all serviceable, which is a big departure from Prospero Hall's other games, which are many which Target exclusive and look a lot better for that price, but it's serviceable.
Yeah, there aren't any really interesting decisions in this game. Even if you're a young kid, I don't think you're going to find these decisions compelling. And there's no real cooperation to speak of. There's a mechanic for it, but there'd be no reason to do it. You're basically just waiting your entire game till you get the right things to do something. Completely tactical, not interesting. And there's no variability in the game at any point. The players are all identical. The monsters are all identical. There are no additional scenarios in the app, and there's 2 difficulty levels, and the hardest one is super easy. You got final thoughts on this?
I do kind of disagree a little bit with Jesse. I think that this could, for younger non-gamer kids, it could be a good, inexpensive game to jump in on, like a gateway-style game. I think for anyone else, it's probably a pretty hard pass. There's other games in this genre and in this style that are much better done. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the only thing up for debate between the two of us is whether there is some niche of small kids that might enjoy this. But I cannot think of any. I don't think that's going to be the case. And the one thing you want from a real-time game, it can be silly, the decisions can be meaningless, but it has to give you that chaotic pace of excitement, and this does not have it. So I cannot,
it has to give that stress.
Yeah, I cannot think of anyone to recommend this to.
Okay, well, hopefully that helped you just figure out whether you'd like to purchase this or not. We do have a little bit of a longer review, but it's much the same that you just saw. But feel free to watch that. And we also do a playthrough if you'd like to decide for yourself whether it looks interesting or not. And you can see all those on the channel.